In this video, we're going to continue our fundamental theorem notes, and we are looking at example 7. So pictured below is a table of values that shows the values of a function f of x and its first derivative and second derivative for selected values of x. Use the information in the table to answer the questions that follow. So it gives me the integral of f prime. Well, I know when I integrate f prime, I'd have to get back to the original function. So I would get f. And then I have to test that out from -3 to 1. So I'm going to apply my fundamental theorem. So I get f of 1 minus f of -3. And I'm going to go ahead and read those values out of the table. So f of 1 is -2 minus f of -3 is 4. So my answer would be -6. All right, looking at the next one, it asks what is the value of the integral of f prime plus f double prime? Well, when I integrate f prime, I would get f of x. When I integrate f double prime, I get back to f prime. And we're going to go from -1 to 3. Now I'm going to apply the fundamental theorem and plug in. So I'd have f of 3 plus f prime of 3 minus, always big parentheses, f of -1 minus f prime of -1. And we're going to go ahead and read those values out of the table. So f of 3, I'm going to zoom out just a bit. F of 3 looks like it's 1. F prime of 3 is 3, so plus 3, minus f of -1 is 0, minus f prime of -1 is 1. So it looks like we've got 4 minus -1, which is positive, so it looks like it's 5. Looking at C here, I'm going to pull the 3 out in front. So when we integrate from 1 to 5 of f double prime of x dx, and you don't have to pull that 3 out, it's just optional. So we've got 3. When I integrate f double prime, I get back to f prime. And we're going to go from 1, not 3, 1 to 5. We're going to apply fundamental theorem. So f prime of 5 minus 3 times f prime of 1. Okay, we're going to go to our table. F prime of 5 is 2, so 3 times 2, minus 3. F prime of 1 is 0. So I get 6 minus 0, or just 6.